Well, to be fair, against all the heroes that I'm going to test forward, I have decided to endorse them with the same 5 battles, all of them. Well, at least those that rely on killing ordinary units. Now, this is battle number 1 in the same province that we took battle number 7 in the last video. And first we're going through that, and then 4 and 5, and battle number 8. Now, here we don't have any red heroes, or rather red units as opponents, which, with the way that everything goes, well, our blue heroes, which is 3 of them, is actually good against red units, if we look at the mapping, and, well, our healer doesn't matter that much, because she's there to heal, not to, well, keep everyone keep killing people. And well, Tribulate is well, he's a dark hero, and that doesn't affect the colored heroes. It's only against those sun heroes and the sun units. So let's just see here how it turns out now with the final wave, and well, live units live, and let's see what you can do, because now it's starting to get killed. But we should still be able to, well, survive and win the battle. Well, at least I did that last time, but for some reason I got a weird error with the battle stats, which annoys me quite a great deal. So let's see if we get far enough to see the battle stats and see them properly. That's a victory. It's a good victory, actually. It's 2 stars, yes, and a proper battle map. Thank you, and let's move on to the next battle. Now let's go at battle number 4 and see if they manage just as well as they did in battle 7 and 1. Now there's some different heroes, rather different ordinary units we're up against. He still gives some shields to people so they can survive, and well, he still uses confetti cannon to bombard the entire area, which we, well, we'll need some more of, because, well, Teruel is getting quite pushed. And there comes this. Oh crap, that was a bit early. Well, it's also a 2-rounder, so, well, this is gonna be tough here in the second round, because we're really in need of that area damage, and it's not coming around anytime soon. Oh, nice skydive. Oh, second round's helpings. Well, Teruel didn't survive, but this is still a 2-star victory. It's quite a great victory. Now let's see what the battle stats shows us. There's battle stats, and oh, you didn't get most valuable player this time. Sad. Let's move on to the next battle. Now let's take this battle number 5 and see if we get a new most valuable unit. Otherwise, it looks pretty good for that Balaam the Third and for that Tribulate guy, because they really give some damage out. They're really good at handing out area damage, and Euclid not so much. Teruel, well, I'm not sure that those shield buffs really cut it, but I still want my healer, because, well, because she keeps those heavy damages alive, and because she does a lot of damage herself. That changes a lot over the course of the battle. But it just seems much more potent than the shields that Teruel gives our units. Oh, that's almost the second round over. Now the 3rd round, and let's see if we can get some. Yes, there's some good strong healing here. And now we need something to get down from above. Well, that Balaam, well, you won't survive long enough to win most valuable player in this combat, or most valuable, well, hero that should actually be. Well, let's see if that Tribulate guy, he is getting to it? It seems so. Well, of course, in Balam's defense, here is a much more exposed place than our Jester. Let's see how our battle stats commences. Oh, Euclid actually won most valuable player this time. Interesting. Now let's take the final battle that I have claimed I want to do with these heroes and see how they manage that. This is the final test, and then we can look into how well or lack of the same they behaved. Now, while AAA is still cutting a great deal down there, Euclid is giving good damage there, both one most valuable ones, and also has Balam that's just stroked from the sky. It's well, it seems to be a matter of who can actually hit the most units in each round, and which well, it's literally the thing with area damaging heroes, that need actually to be in a place where they can make full effect of their area damage. We'll get in a later chapter how to assemble the units in a close, tight spot where we can rely on a very good area damage. Now, oh come on, how many people are gonna die in this battle? Well, 3 out of 5 heroes. Now let's see on the collective results here and see the battle stats for this round. Now looking at the collective stats, there's battle 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, and here's the average of those battles. Now as you can see, AAA has actually given an average of 40,000 damage. Effectively, he is landing his blows where they matter, no matter how he is set up in the formation, because those cannonballs that lands everywhere, and well, at random, so you can't really rely on them. Euclid is doing great with 26,000 damage also, but he is going into the midst. He's a close combat unit, so he is bound to have units around him all the time that he can do area damage to, so he'll slam a lot of damage there too. And Balam is a bit more shady, because you need to collect the units for him, because he, well, tries to target the biggest cluster, but it's a single cluster that's not mustering around him, and well, he's a bit late with his area damage, so he's also late to the party, and well, the other two just have slammed a lot of them already, and there's less units to him to hit, so he doesn't really come into effect, but that's a matter of you using your units depending on how fast they can actually deploy their ability. Now to say Vera was a protector, didn't give much damage, even neither the Cave Clan gave more, but well, she didn't die in any of the battles either. Now damage received rely on where you have been on the battlefield, and Severa has always been in the midst of it. I think that's his shields that adds to the amount of damage he is receiving. Otherwise I can't see him getting that much, as it's Euclid that's the only close combat units, so he will always stand close to the enemy units. But well, it could be his number of hit points. Well, I will have to check up on that later. And while he's standing in the front line, he will of course receive a little damage too, but and Naya, well, they made it to her a few times, and the same with Tripoli, and at least, well, 10,000 on average of healing power. Well, that really makes a difference for the units who are about to receive that healing, so she does matter. Now I'll say thank you for watching this extensive video.